To the Saturday Showcase on KLSK FM 104. I'm your host, Johnny Lyons. Pleasure sharing the day with you. It was about a month ago, Julie Van Zandt called me up and some other folks from up in Red River telling me that there was a big music festival, a kind of a 15-year reunion happening next weekend coming up in Red River. And it's my pleasure to introduce to you in Radio Land Julie Van Zandt and Rick Fowler. Welcome.
Thank you, Johnny.
Nice to have y'all here.
It's good to be here, Johnny. Thank you for having us.
You bet. Rick, I saw you just Tuesday night up in Taos at the Nancy Griffith concert, which was outstanding.
Yeah, excellent concert.
It was just great. Later on, they played with the group you're playing with, South by Southwest. They kind of
I'm sort of filling in a little bit with South by Southwest.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Great. Julie, can you tell us what's going on next weekend?
Well, the idea for this started a little over a year ago, and we decided if we took a whole year to plan it, we could get everybody from all over the country to come back. Starting back, music, I guess Rick's been playing music in Red River professionally since about the 70s, 68, 20-something years. Bill and Bonnie have been too. And through the years and all the 70s, there were a lot of tight connections with the Austin music scene and all the progressive country changes that were going on down there. And it became kind of a family, and through the years, a lot of people have played there and lived there. So we thought it'd be great if we could get everybody back together that had ever played there we could possibly get a hold of. And that's pretty much what's going to happen.
What fun. Who?
Well, we have, going back in chronological order almost, Three Faces West, which the original Three Faces West was Wayne Kidd, Ray Wiley Hubbard, who wrote Redneck Mother, and Rick Fowler. And then different configurations through there of Three Faces West into the Great American Honky Tonk Band. Bill and Bonnie Hearn, who of course you all know here. Stephen Frumholtz. A lady that lives here in Santa Fe right now, Sarah Kay Woldridge. John Daly from Taos. Tish Hinojosa, who's played up in Red River. She's excellent. T.Z. Wright's coming from Oklahoma. He used to be a member of the original band. And a lot of other special friends. We don't even know who all's going to drop in yet.
And for the next hour, folks, we're going to be playing music from that list of wonderful musicians who will be up there next weekend. Speaking of wonderful musicians, Rick, you're here. You brought some recordings that go way back.
Way back. I think probably the earliest we have is about 70 or so that were permissible to play on the air.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, what have you got lined up there first? I think that is from a 74 recording that was live at the Outpost, Southwestern Pilgrimage, which is a early Murphy song. Murphy came to Red River and was working on that song. He was making a Southwestern Pilgrimage, literally, and we were always there to pick up his material right after he wrote it. So that was a great thing to have access to in the early days back in Dallas and then in Red River, to have his songs to draw from. So we always had a repertoire that nobody else had, and that made us unique in that respect.
One of the recordings was Wildfire
Right.
that y'all did a great version of.
Yeah, we recorded that long before Michael had it out. That was a real surprise for that to be a hit. It wasn't the type of song that was going to the top of the charts at that time in music. But that was one of our big zingers there for a long time. We'd close our shows with.
Right. Everybody love it.
Yeah.
Let's get back to Southwestern Pilgrimage, and we'll play a couple of tracks from this tape that you made up for us. We'll play that and Thinking About the Mountains.
Thinking About the Mountains, that's Stephen Fromholt's song. This is all intertwined with all these people playing and singing and doing each other's songs.
It's
That
great
song
fun.
sort of sums it up, the feeling back in those times, and still today.
Great. Let's put an ear to it. Here we go, Three Faces West on KLSK, the Saturday Showcase.